some breaking news coming in with regards to the NEET controversy. Congress's big Pariksha Pe Charcha is what's coming in from the Congress. They are attacking the government on the NEET paper leak. The Congress says there needs to be a leak-proof Pariksha Pe Charcha. Don't want Pariksha Pe Charcha, but what we actually want is that the students should be making sure that they give these examinations without any sort of paper leak. This is what the Congress is now saying. They are saying that there should be a big Pariksha Pe Charcha. This is the attack over the NEET paper leak controversy. In fact, lakhs of students are now waiting for justice. The issue has now reached the Supreme Court also. My colleague Ashutosh is still with me on the story. Ashutosh, we have seen how lakhs of students at the moment are waiting for justice to take place, and not just that, the issue in fact has also reached the doors of the Supreme Court. Can you hear me, Ashutosh? We'll try and reconnect with my colleague Ashutosh. It is the opposition parties, especially the Congress party, which is now making sure that they keep the pressure on the issue. Lakhs of students across the country are now waiting for the NEET examination to take place. The next date for the NEET examination is the 23rd of June. In fact, this issue has now reached the Supreme Court also. My colleague Ashutosh is joining me on the story. Ashutosh, we have seen how the students have now knocked on the doors of the Supreme Court. They want that all the petitions should be clubbed together. We are also seeing on the other side, it is the opposition that is making sure that the issue lives on. But serious questions, definitely, Ashutosh, are being asked of the Education Ministry.
And Education Ministry and Education Minister himself has been in denial mode that there has been any scam as far as NEET is concerned. And the biggest evidence at the moment is coming from their allying ruling state Bihar, where the police is carrying out investigation. And in fact, as we have the story that one of the NEET student himself giving a confession to the police that indeed he had access to certain questions which were part of the real examination paper, and he was called by his uncle from Kota to Patna saying that सब कुछ अरेंज हो गया है, परीक्षा अरेंज हो गई है, एग्जामिनेशन सेट हो गया है. So on those confession line, what could be the the bigger evidence as far as it is coming from the Bihar police? So clearly on that line, the government must rethink about the demand where there is a demand of cancelling NEET examination. Subsequently, the Congress is asking, remember the Prime Minister carried out Pariksha Pe Charcha with the young student preparing for the board examination. So he gave that event called as Pariksha Pe Charcha. Now the opposition exactly using the same and mocking the government, including the Prime Minister, that this is not a time to carry out Pariksha Pe Charcha, but rather leak-proof Pariksha. And on that, indeed, as we already discussed, that Parliament indeed will discuss on Pariksha Pe Charcha, the paper leak, and all these paper leaks are happening frequently one after other, despite having introduced a new law, a stringent law. These things are happening. So this is going to storm the Parliament. Already you see, matter, you rightly said, matter is before the court. You're already seeing a protest on the street, and
right.
Now just a matter of days, you will see the Parliament being also stormed by the opposition.
Thank you, Ashutosh, for giving us those details. An issue definitely that will reach the doors of the Parliament also very soon.